Hello there, book lovers. Welcome back to another exciting episode of KSB's Book Review. This is my first video in the month of June. A lot happened in the month of June. I was writing tests, and then also I went for a book launch and I was invited to review the book. I did the review of the book and it was officially launched for for consumption, and sorry, like it was launched officially for, you could buy it. The link is out. You can buy the e-copy, you can buy the hard copy as well. So if you want me to review your book, or you have a book launch and want me to review your book, or you want to, like, there are some people that to bring out editions of book after a period of time. So if you want me to review any of your books in person, you can definitely invite me. You can send me a comment, you can drop a comment, you can send me an email at ksbolurutimi@gmail.com, and I'll definitely be there to review your book. So today's episode, the book I'll be reviewing with you today is A Place Called Home. A Place Called Home, written by Lori Wick. Lori Wick is an American author that writes inspirational novels and true life stories and has a lot of best-selling novels. A Place Called Home is about Christine Bennett. Christine Bennett has always lost the people that she loved. She lost her parents when she was just a child, and the grandfather that she has lived with all her life died when she was just 19. When when her grandfather's will was read out, it stated that if her granddaughter should die, if his granddaughter should die, everything will be willed to his partner Vince Jenner. But she knows that her grandfather can't say something like that, but she doesn't have enough evidence to prove that the will was definitely manipulated. But still, her life is in danger and she has to flee from the town. So she flees and ends up in a town called Baxter, where she finds a family, where she finds the Cameron family, and eventually thinks that maybe she might find a place that she can call her home. One of my favorite parts about this book is the hospitality of the Cameron family, because if you think about it, she was a stranger to them. She just came out of nowhere, and like they warmly welcomed her. They allowed her to stay for as long as she wanted, because if you think about it, not many of us can do something like that. Somebody you've never met before, somebody you've never seen, comes up to you and like, oh, she's having family issues and she ran away from her family or something. Not many people would be able to accommodate her, and even in our part of the world, the economy being very tight, not many people will be able to accept her, to accommodate her. So like, their hospitality was one of the things that stood out for me. And also, it was a faith-filled book. In her confusion, she always prayed to God, she always read her Bible. Like, going to meet the Cameron family help her to like bring back her faith. She lost her faith during the crisis, but like when she met the Cameron family, she started going to church again, she started reading her Bible, she started praying, and it's just another thing that stood out for me in this book. There were lots of vocabularies used in the book, and one of the words that stood out for me as a new word is vehemently, which means strongly or energetically. My ratings for this book is an exciting read. It's a must read. It teaches us a lot. We learn a lot about, like, there are a lot of, like, sometimes we learn when we read books, we find some things like, we don't have to be in such situation. Like, just because we don't have friends that live like that, we can also read books to find out about different things. For example, like, her family was very rich, and her grandfather inherited everything her parents had, because her parents died at a very young age, but like, they were waiting for her to become of age so that she'll be able to inherit everything. And then the crisis after the will was manipulated, eventually everything was resolved. She had the option to go back home, but she chose to stay with the Cameron family. Very exciting book. It's a must read. You learn a lot, a lot about faith, a lot about connection, a lot about kindness and hospitality. We are not trying to say that you should allow somebody that you don't know to stay in your house forever and ever, but like, be able to be kind to the next person, be able to be empathetic, to like understand what somebody else is going through. And that's one of the reasons why I'm giving this book a must read. Don't forget about the reading challenge. The reading challenge is still on. We are in the month of June. This is this is they're almost done with the first half of the year, yes, and the reading challenge is still very much on. I've read over 25 books this year so far, right? So I hope you're on the reading challenge. I hope you have a friend that's on the reading challenge, and it's always so exciting to have you and your friends on the reading challenge so you can converse about the books you've read. Like I always say, I'm in reading challenge with my mom, and when I read a book, I also make sure that she also tries to read that book as well, so that we can both talk about it and talk about how we feel from different perspectives, what the characters could have done better, what you feel the character did that the character shouldn't have done. The reading challenge. So don't forget about the reading challenge. If you're in the library, you're going book shopping, you're looking for a book to read during the midterm break, you can look out for A Place Called Home, written by Lori Wick. Very exciting book, very engaging. Is a page turner. The writer style is very unique and very direct. You will definitely enjoy this book. So that's all for the review of A Place Called Home. I'd highly recommend this book. This book is highly recommended from me. So if you enjoyed this video, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, share the link with your friends. If you think there's anything you want me to do, if you want me to review your book in person, you can drop a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, don't forget that readers are leaders who are way ahead of others. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.